again. Starting me over, I hear it again.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take beer off the table.
It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
There, ready?
Play action this time with Love. And this one too low.
We'll have to see what kind of looks his defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And the Cardinals first down. On 1st and 10, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
James Conner, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Murray's going to throw again. Flushed to his left. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In motion goes Likely. Play action now. Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
Well, I can promise you, when they dreamed up ways they wanted to start this game and they crafted that opening play sheet, I promise you, Mike, that was the worst case scenario. Nobody ever imagined first play of the game would end up going the other way. And give credit to the defense. They steal an early possession, but that is just a brutal start.
Now Murray on first down. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Murray going to look to do it himself. A short kick down to the 7.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Going to work Connor in the middle here. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Now he's loose up the right sideline. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 53 yards.
47-yard line.
First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, plotting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Again, it's Jackson. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. Still on the move. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 57 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years, and then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. And he pulled this wide to the right. It's no good. That is a tough miss. So close, but no extra point. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's an Arizona first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nnamdi Madubuike in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one hard. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Off the play fake. Jackson just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Jackson now from the 50. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Ravens 20, Cardinals 10. Tyler Loop to kick
Now,
off.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. Now, Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.